Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. If you're new here, my name is Elena. I'm the homeschooling mama to 3 kiddos. Here on the channel, we talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking, all the things in between. We're going to dive in and get my planner set up for the month of February and just get it reset and kind of dive in, I guess. I've got some stuff all ready to clean up and things to get in order. If you missed the setup of this, I will link that up in the cards there for you if you want to see my 2023, how we're starting out the year in my planner here. Some of the goals, this is fitness, this is homeschool stuff, and then I've got more goals that I have stuck just on the back of this here. So I just want to get maybe my February set up and have the goals in a neater way, maybe. I'm not sure yet how that's gonna look. And then also in this setup, I talk about how we're making do with what I have planner wise. And so for the month of February and March, I didn't have a monthly calendar that matched the rest. So I went ahead and printed one out. It's already dated, but you can see it sits up a little bit higher. So I'm just going to trim that down. I just printed 2 to a page. So it's not a true A5. It's more of a half sheet. And so it's a little bit thinner. And then, like I said, a little bit taller. So I'm just going to trim that down. It's already dated. I did, with the hole punch, accidentally get one date off, but that's okay. In fact, what I think I'll do is just write that in. I keep wanting to pull it because I usually notch out my pages, but when I was trying to get these printed, I didn't want to get it lost, so I just put it in quickly. So let me get that notched out now. This sheet here is from a Carpe Diem planner inserts. I had their weeklies still, so that's what I'm using in here. Oh, these are not notched out either. Let's do that too. So because, like I said, I didn't have the month of February. I didn't have the monthly or the weekly because I tried using it last year. So I used that month up. And then let's check March, since I'm in here anyways. March looks like it's the Carpe Diem or the Simple Stories inserts as well. And then because this is what these are Agenda 52 inserts from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I have some stickers, sheets here. These are from Candy Girl Designs. I've mentioned her before, but she unfortunately is no longer doing stickers. But these are old ones that I had, and so I want to try to use up what we have, and they're super cute. And then I also pulled out some washi tape. My washi is also getting old and like not sticking and hard to peel up, and this is why we need to use the planner supplies. So we're entering our second year of using up what we have. So I think at this page here, what I'll do, since I printed out a monthly format and this page is blank, and then here is kind of our wrap up, I think what I will do is use this front page for my goals to really kind of hone in on what my February goals are and kind of keep them at the forefront of my mind. Hopefully having that here will work. So I think what we'll do is just so I'm just going to make a border first. If you can hear my kiddos in the back, I'm a homeschooling mom, so they're with me. I usually try to keep them entertained and like film when it's their free time or they get to watch movie time, but they are a little behind on chores and things today, so you just got to fit it in where you can. I usually go over my goals once a month, and I haven't actually sat down and done that yet. So for now, what I'm going to do is just take out a couple of mild liners and just see which, ooh, I like that color. That's more of a bright. I think we're going to go with this one. And what I'm going to do is just make out some title boxes, because what I usually do is have certain areas, I guess you could say, that I like to set my goals in. It's not the fanciest, but it's gonna work. So I go somewhere between decorative and functional. It's not the most decorative, and it's not just straight functional. It's kind of trying to strike this happy medium, I guess. I need to do away with perfection and just get it going on there, because perfectionism can cripple you. So I have room here in each boxes to mark down what my priorities are for this month going in for my goals, what I'm aspiring to do this month. So that is going to go there. And then I also why is just lining up the washi proving so difficult for me? Probably, I ripped the paper. Probably because I'm trying to rush for some reason. I have no reason to rush through. I just noticed recently that I've been trying to rush through everything. Let me know if you can relate. I don't know why. So let me trim off the edges here. Sometimes I can just find myself like hurrying, and then I have to like purposely pause myself and ask why. Like, why are you rushing? There's no rush. You're where you need to be. Don't fret. So we have a birthday, and then which is exciting, and then we also have Valentine's Day, which I really like. I didn't when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I could really appreciate it, and appreciate it for just an opportunity to show love to one another. If you don't have a significant other, it could just be for your friends. It could be for your kids. It's just a chance, an extra day set aside. You can show love on any day, of course, but an extra day to show love to your people, right? So, okay, I have some more. This is one of my sticker books. I don't have very many sticker books. Let me know if you ever want to see how I'm storing them. I could probably do a better job, but I like to see other people's different organization systems. Okay, decorative wise, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. I always say this and then I add like a few more stickers, but this time for reals, I'm gonna try to not put anything else on. I do want to make a couple of notes though while I'm here. So I've left myself some areas for like to-do lists. This is gonna be for the week. This top one will be like my top priority for the week. So I like that there's a note space and I can put action items that need to get done at some point during the week that I haven't assigned a day to. So things like that I put in that section are that don't have a due date, but just by the end of the week. So if that's like organizing a space in my home, then I want to have the living room deep cleaned by some point this week. That may take me a couple of days. I may be able to do a general tidy one day, and then the next day be able to go in and dust and sweep and mop the another day. So I can't assign it to any one particular day. I would put something like that down here. On Saturday morning or afternoons, I've been trying to get out for a little quiet time and go for a walk. Sometimes I'll take my daughter, or sometimes I'll take my son. It just depends. If somebody wants to go with me, then we will. But that's supposed to just be a quieter time. So either one-on-one time with mommy if they want to go on the walk, or just a quiet mommy time to go for a quick 5, 10, 15-minute walk, whatever I can squeeze in, also weather permitting. So I have that down there just to remind me to hold space for that. And then I'm thinking these 2 boxes, I'm just going to highlight a couple of things that happened that week. I don't necessarily have appointments on these days. I just put them down because I liked the polka dots that went with the washi. But maybe what I'll try to do this week is to highlight a memory or something cute my kids said, or just a moment that I felt loved, or whatever. I think that that would be sweet to put down throughout this month and just have memories of that. So that is how I am going to get this set up. I need to put away my stickers. I always kind of leave a mess behind me as I plan. So let me show you really quickly how we're resetting my planner for the month of February and all that we did. Not too much, but we got a good head start going on here. On the front page here, I've left room to highlight as I narrow down what my monthly goals are going to be. I'm going to put that in this space here, and I have that to remind me as I come in, this is what we're focusing on this month, make it happen. So once I get those in, I can translate that into my weekly views a little bit better, but for now, I'm holding space for that there. And then I've decorated the month. I really like this washi. I'm partial to the color pink, so it probably has something to do with it. And then we just, sprinkled in a couple of these really cute conversation hearts. So we've got that in here, and I've got room to do any future planning. If I don't have my weekly set up, I would do that in here. This, I've not really used these dashboard type pages or wrap-ups or what have you, so this will be my first month trying to kind of figure out how to do it. I did touch on it, so I guess I can't really show you that much, but I did end up writing an important date here, and then my daughter's birthday here. This one looks a little bit different because this is the Agenda 52. And then down here, what I did in this corner was do our utility bills and rent, that kind of thing, bills that were due. And then I made myself a little table of when if we paid or not. So I may end up doing that here also, just to kind of remind myself of that. Or here would be a better place, don't forget. So maybe I'll make myself a little table. In fact, we can do that. The due date, the bill, the amount, and then whether or not we paid it. So we'll put down the due date of the water bill, and then what the name is that we pay it to, the amount, and then check it off if it's paid, and so on and so forth. And that way I know, oh, I forgot to pay the cable bill this month. When is that coming? Be on the lookout for it, whatever it is, right? The internet bill, that kind of thing. So I did also, last month I went ahead and I put in a menu planner, but I only used it here. I think I'm going to take these and stick them in for February right here. So I'm going to put that in here, and then that way we'll have our meal plan also set up in there, which will help. And then here is what our first week of February is looking like. And I've already explained my kind of thought process and holding spaces and what we've got going on there. So that's going to do it for me. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and kind of resetting my planner, like I said, for the new month of February. I appreciate you hanging out with me and getting this done. Let me know if you planned alongside me or if you were just hanging out with me. If you haven't heard, or if you just need to be reminded, may please be the one to tell you you are deeply and truly loved and so, so appreciated. Again, I truly, truly appreciate you taking your time out and spending it here with me. Thanks so much for watching.